Hey, if you're joining the party late, I'm sharing some videos about programming, and in particular we're building a streaming music service. This time I think let's look at how to tell if it's time to play an announcement, like a bumper, an ad, or something like that. So I think I want to say something like yeah, we'll need to pass the options through. You want to pass all the options, or should we pass them all through for now? I'll think about that some more later. Something like that. Yeah, I don't think we need to say item here though. Let's get rid of that. And man, I'm really not sure about dropping all of the options through here. I guess that's how we'll do it. That being the case, let's do something like that. Yeah, we better pass it there. Okay. So we've got some functions to write. And I think, so we want, look at that, better do that, huh? Okay. Something like that. And okay, so I think that works. And yeah. So it's something like man, I'm starting to get the sense that I'm grabbing the time a bunch of times. They're all going to be different, which so far isn't a problem. But it could be a hassle for testing. It could make some of the tests run long if we have to wait for the time to change or something like that. Or for the time to be a certain amount different, or that is not an option. Yeah, let's try that on and see how it works. Yeah, I think that's right. And we would say, is that greater than, what's my frequency? You know, we probably don't need to bury ourselves under long names here, do we? Okay. So yeah, I think that's how that works. And let's just stub these out for now. And then we'll build those in a minute, but I know I need this last announcement query here. So how are we going to know it's an announcement? There'll be a table called like announcements that will have a field that references the audio item. So we want to join to the audio item. How do we do that? So is that like I in like that? And then we need to tell what on, huh? Do we need to give the on? I don't know. I think maybe we'd better. I like to do it that way. Oh, okay, so that's how you, with the keywords, cool. That's what I needed to know. As prefix, hints. Okay. Wow, what's that there? Oh, right here. So, join on. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. That's what I want. Let's see if that does what I want. I like that. And then, we'll have to build out a has one association from the audio item, so we might also be able to do like that. Yeah, let's try it. And oh, we better preload the audio item. Had we better preload? How's that syntax work? Is it something like that? Yeah. Oh. Too many ends, yeah. Okay. Okay. So of course this can't run. We haven't built this association yet. So, or the table for that matter. So let's try this out. Let's see. I think it's yeah, so we can say has one announcement. Well, I may not have any, of course, but um, we're gonna have a table for just announcements. Are we gonna have a table for like oh yeah, gee. Do we wanna man. So I know I'm gonna have bumpers. I think I might have ads later. But the difference between, I don't think they have anything in common to where I want to have a table that has fields that are in common between them. And they both have an audio item, but we've already got a table for that. A bumper might have a description, maybe, right? But an ad's going to be different, though. If there's an ad, you might want to have a link. You might want to have. You wouldn't. Yeah. Let's not have this. We can always poke it in the middle later if we need to, but I don't think we want that. I think what we want, let's just do bumpers for now, and we could add another field on the item schema for ads or any other kind of announcement later. Bumper, just one. Okay, so let's So let's try that and see what we think. So what does a bumper have? Well, we said a description earlier. We're really not ready to do anything with that, but of course we'll want it at least for managing the bumpers. You know, you want to be able to give them a name. And maybe that's really what this field is. It's just a name. So later when you have a list of them and you're like, oh, do I want to, delete this one, or which ones have I got? You don't want names for them, right? So, and I guess that's, that's right. You just call that a string. Okay. And then this belongs to how do we do that again? We'll give the name first. So audio item and a queryable. I think that's gonna get us going, and let's make a new migration. So this will make the announcements table, and we're going to have a field name and like that, I think. Yeah, okay, so let's see, let's see first of all if that migration runs. Boy, it sure doesn't, for a couple of reasons. Okay. Bumper does not have field item ID. Oh, okay, so they think, yeah, got a little tangled up on my naming here, didn't I? So we should just call this item is what it's going to expect. Looks like, yeah. By that logic, we probably ought to yeah, gee. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Forgot to see if I just broke everything, huh? No, so it compiled whatever it needed to compile. Okay, so the thing is, we need to get the database up is what's going wrong. So that's, yeah. Ooh. Yep. Okay. Well, the migration ran, so that's something. Does the rest of it work? It did something. What can we get the yeah, I mean, let's just try it. Time for announcement. And something like that. Oh, so right, I changed yeah, so we got to that table's built wrong now because that says audio item ID. So we should, well, first let me roll that back. And then let's update this migration. We need to alter the, is it the audio plays table, and we need to change the audio item ID field to be the item ID field, because that's what we're calling it now. Man, can I just rename that? That'd be nice, rather than drop it and make a new one, right? Rename. There's a rename. Rename a table, rename a column outside of the alter statement. Okay. I don't mind that. Rename table audio plays audio item ID to should I have been doing a modify? Is that no? Yeah, okay. I haven't done this before, I don't think. Don't remember it if I have. To item ID. Well, let's see. Let's just see. Only way out is through. Okay, cool. Renamed it. And Oh, right, we oughta... Oh, geez. Yeah, so no more than got done... hang on. No more than got done talking about that and then built it the wrong way. Bet y'all were yelling at the screen, huh? Well, you were right. That should be bumpers. This should be bumpers. That should be bumpers. Let's try that again. Okay. Yeah. Well, how to build that query? Audio plays. Inner join audio items. Good. A0 item ID. Yeah, I would have thought that would... Oh, I didn't. Did I? Oh man, I'm a little slow this morning. Wow. Okay. Ooh, back. Wait, what if we just did like a whole bunch of these things right? Okay. Yeah. And I could even just copy paste this. Whoa. Almost. That's kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, is that... This is not the best stack trace I've seen, but okay. I think we can... Yep. More fallout from just renaming things willy-nilly. I see another one. Let's see what happens. Oh, expect... Okay, yeah. Yeah. Limit 1. False. You know, there's another flaw in this slaz. There shouldn't have been 3. Yeah, you know, I did a left join, but the whole thing is, like, we only want the bumpers. For now, I mean, later, if we have more kinds, then we might say, you know, we might do a left join and then do like a where, you know, one of these things is not null, excuse me. But for now, it's bumpers or nothing. So we can just do a join and that'll exclude anything without one. Yeah. Okay, right. Right. So we got to handle the nil case, which, you know, maybe we've just never played an announcement, and that's that. Which we got to handle. That's a thing that could be, because this thing starts up someday, and on that day we won't have played anything yet. What's a clever way to do that, though? What if we did? Yeah, let's just catch that case and return true. I guess we'll start things off with an announcement, and that's how it is. Yeah, that's fine, because it's like only the very boy, but something went wrong with the database, and it couldn't record the fact that it had done it. You just have announcements forever. But I think this is fine. So, yeah, I think that's going to get us there, right? Yeah, it does. Okay, cool. Nice. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get some water, and I'll be right back. Okay, properly rehydrated. Man. Right. So, is this? So we've got. We did get this. Like, this is built. We don't. It would be nice to see it work in the false case, right? To have a sense that that's correct. So we could. Right now, I guess it's inserting. Man, strikes again. Right now, I guess it's inserting just plays with no item, because we're just passing nil back as the item, and so it clears that off, and that's fine. Like, we really shouldn't have plays that don't have an item in production, but for goofing around right now, that's a convenience to be able to do that. But let's say let's do that right now and see what happens, huh? So it came back true. Still comes back true, which I'm not in love with. So what? Last. What are we getting here? There's no arguments to that, is there? Okay, yeah, that's that query, which we might have to take a look at. That could be where the trouble is. Oh. slow down here. Oh, that wasn't really the problem. The problem is the naming of things. Oh, okay. So it's coming back nil. Now what exactly is that query saying? So audio plays, audio items, bumpers. The item's not properly associated with the bumper, is it? Let's look, but I think that's it. Oh. Right. So there's probably just nothing at all in bumpers. Right. Right, because I'm just faking up the bumper thing, and it's not going to create a bumper like. But we could just for goofing off. We wouldn't normally create a bumper when we need one. We'd normally select one. Well, what if we flying by the seat of my pants here? Oh, I've got no change set. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Better need to be able to. Oh man, I could just make one on the fly, can't I? Let's do that. This is a little crazy, but okay. So bumper. Oh wait. Huh. So change set. Cast. We need to cast onto a lo-fi limo audio bumper, an empty one. Some parameters, which are going to be just the name, test bumper, and then I'm going to cast the name. Does that? Yes, that's exactly what I need. So then we want to do like lo-fi limo dot repo insert change set. Oh, I misspelled it. I gotta do it twice. Gross. Okay, so that made the bumper, the ID is 1. So gross, but this is what we're doing. Okay. Well, let's make sure we're getting that. That still looks good. Oh, because there's no play yet. Right, okay, so let's do time for announcement. True. Still true. Nuts. Still not in there. Because Because we're not casting, or we're not putting that association, right? So yeah, so man, I need to think about that a little. I'll be right back. I'm gonna think a little, get some more water. So I think I was making this more complicated than it is. An item can have a bumper. Here I'm saying next announcement. Well, the next announcement's always a bumper. But let's say next announcement item, because we're getting an item here. And I guess we'll just say this for now. And so can we do something as simple as can I get away with that, do you think? Man, okay, so got the item. Should have put it onto there. Well, let's see what that looks like. No, there's options on that, right? No? Oh no, because we just mocked it up. So it's an audio item. It's got its bumper set. The bumper even has an ID. The item doesn't have an ID, but I guess it's gonna make one. It's a little, I guess in that respect, we could just let it make the bumper too. In for a penny, in for a pound, like why? Let's just let it make it for now. And the duration's set. Right. Okay. Hold on, let's use the right? Mm-hmm. So how's that come out? Makes a change set for the item, does an insert. But it doesn't go any deeper than that. We would have needed a change set for the item itself, right? It's not going to traverse like multiple associations because we haven't done put association on multiple levels. But it seems like when we were doing the like this, that should have. Oh, but it. Yeah, just because it's there doesn't set the association. Okay, right. So I really need maybe this is how I should have done it on the play, is to not make this part of the change set function. Put associated bumper. Oh man, no, that's really not. I don't want that there. We're not going to do that ever. No, what I need is for the bumper to make it, you know, it's not enough that eggs must be broken to make an omelet. It's not enough that bumpers need to be created to have a streaming service, but rather that the bumpers should create their own items. So let's well, let's build this out a little bit like this. And so it's going to be like oh, well, it's pretty simple for right now. And put, oh, well, yeah, let's do it like we did on the play. I don't know. I'm still not. I haven't decided whether I like that or not, but we'll keep thinking about it. Item. And so we need to bring in an item. And we already have the capacity to do that. Okay. So let's do that then. Let's actually build one of these the way we would more or less in production. If we were to upload a bumper with a file and everything, we're going to make, there'd probably be a media table later, so we'd ingest that file. We would scan the file to get the duration, and we would make an item. And that would look something like this. And we would have the duration, let's say it's 15 seconds. And then that's it, right? Okay, so we would, there's a clever way, and I forget what it is, but there's some way here in IEX to like capture something, but I'm just gonna go back and give it a name. I'll have to look that up because it's real handy. Insert. Yeah. Good. Okay, so we have our item, and then we would make the bumper with the name. Sometimes there's no shortcut. So, and the item. Yeah, now that's all hooked together. So, yeah, so this isn't what we need here. This is, it's, yeah, we don't need to do the get. It would be enough to provide the item with the correct ID, which is 5 right now. So of course this has to change later. I think that's enough. I think that's enough to make the association. Yeah. It's far too often, by the way, but we'll just goof it off. True. True. Still true. Damn. Man, what am I missing still? It never got inserted. Why? So we said, oh. So we're just asking if it's time. Oh, man. Right. I should have done next audio play, because that'll actually do the insert. Oh, of course. Okay, so, oh, audio items, yeah. Maybe I do need to do that get, huh? Something like that. Let's be sure that. All right. Okay. That might be all I need. Okay. So it did get that in. Very cool. And now I should look at, and it's not time for an announcement. So now we're in Elixir. And if we run this, okay, cool. So it put in a song, which we haven't built anything out for yet. So cool. So this is no good. I'm not leaving this here. Okay. So some of this is good stuff, though. We could like bumpers are cool, and then including that here is part of that. Is this good? Well, yeah, I think it's good, but let's make that its own commit, and then what? Oh, this is still all new. Yeah, this really isn't anything yet. We haven't finished anything here. Still hacking on that. So, okay. So this is good. Let's comment this, or document this. Very simple, but it's good enough for now. That's good to go. So, bumpers. I don't know, we really only started on it, but that's bumpers. It's called a bumper. Right, so then what was this? This is adding the last announcement. Okay, that's less than I thought I'd get done. Sorry, it's been a rocky ride this morning. Here. Yeah, well, hopefully I'll continue to get better at this. I'll keep at it. If you saw anything I still have wrong, let me know down in the comments. And let me know what you think about how I do the videos too, you know, if there's things I could do different, or just kind of what you think of them. Because, you know, it's quicker to just write code rather than show somebody what you're doing, but if people enjoy it, or if there's value you can get out of it, I'll try and keep doing these. So anyway, see you next time.